But Alexa, tell me what the weather is. Alexa? Alright, so welcome back to my channel, you guys. I want to do my 8 favorite products from Amazon, which I feel like it's a different video for my channel, but that's my goal this year, you guys. I want to film different things, but I feel like with this video, when it comes to Amazon, there's so many products on there and it's kind of hard to know what exactly is worth your money. So with this video, I want to go ahead and share my favorite top 8 items that have lasted me a long time, that are absolutely worth it, and I do recommend. So make sure you go ahead and let me know down below some of your favorites too, and make sure you like and subscribe before we do start. And let's go ahead and jump right into the video. All right, so let's go ahead and start off with the first one. And I do want to mention, I'm going to be looking down a lot because I want to make sure that I'm reading the exact name of the product. That way, when you look it up, you know what you're looking for. So the first one I do have is a newer 18-inch ring light dimmable. And when it comes to a ring light, you guys, there's a lot of options out there and they're very expensive at that point. When I first got this ring light, I was a beginner. I didn't have a lot of money and I wanted something also very durable and a nice quality too at a great price. So with this, I think I paid about $100 something for it, which is great because a lot of ring lights out there, you guys, if you've seen the prices, they're like $300, $400, and I just didn't have the money at that point. So I will say with this, I've had it for 3 years now. It hasn't fallen apart, it hasn't broken, it hasn't died. I haven't had to change the lights or the bulb or anything like that. It's still the same exact light that I got 3 years ago, so I'm so grateful for that. And looking at it, I also love the fact that it's dimmable because a lot of lights out there, you have like 1 or 2 options when it comes to like the light and the intensity of it. But with this, I put it on the lowest setting, but it can get very bright. So if you want to take pictures or like film videos or anything like that, you do have that option. But when it comes to a great price and a great quality, like, you know, ring lights, I do recommend this one because there's so many options out there. So I do want to mention, when it comes to the brand itself, the brand is called Newer and they have ring lights, soft boxes, tripods, and so many other products out there. A lot of their products are actually really good, so I do recommend them for those who are beginners that don't want to spend a lot of money, but you still want quality at the same time. If that's what you're looking for, I said go ahead and try this out because it's been 3 years and I haven't had any issues at all. So I do think it's worth it. So alongside my ring lights, I do have 2 soft boxes, which are really nice because when it comes to ring lights, you guys, I love them so much, but at the same time, they don't fill up space when it comes to light in this area. So if I were to turn these 2 soft boxes off, it will look very dark in the background, but with these 2 on, it kind of like lights the whole entire background, which is why I recommend them. And these are very affordable, you guys. These are from LimoStudio, which I did say before. The newer ones are also really great because I do have a couple friends that do have them, and they love them as well. But I haven't had to replace the bulb probably once, I think, or twice in the last 4 years. So that says a lot about these. But I will say when it comes to the tripod portion of them, they're not that sturdy sometimes, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. The tripods are a little bit flimsy, so you have to make sure that you're very careful with them. They're planted nice and well, but when it comes to like the lighting, it does a great job and I have no issues at all. So definitely, if you're looking for a good lighting system, I do recommend a ring light and also soft boxes because it just makes everything look really nice and lit up. Okay, so moving on to the next product, I do have the Selfie Stick tripod, which is 52 inches. But with this, I really didn't need it to take pictures or anything like that, but it does double as that as well. But the reason why I got it is because I was working with a brand this past year and I had to do live videos for them, but I didn't have one that can hold like my actual cell phone. But with this, I love the fact that it's adjustable to the size of the phone, so you can go ahead and make it small or big. And it also kind of goes a little bit higher than I thought it would, so all you gotta do is twist it and it pulls all the way up and then pull it all the way down and lock it. So it has a lot of nice functions to it, but the best part that I love about it is the little remote right here. It is Bluetooth controlled, which is great because you could hook it up to your phone and it'll take your picture for you and everything like that. So if you don't have anyone take your pictures for you, I do recommend this because it does make your life a lot easier. So it was very clutch for me because I had to film a lot of videos and it's very sturdy. For the price I paid, I thought it wouldn't be that nice when it comes to quality, but it's a really great selfie stick. All right, so moving on to the next product, I do want to mention the LimoStudio 12 by 12 inch gray card. And when it comes to this, you guys, I never knew what this was. I didn't know the importance of this, but basically when you first get your camera, I will say the settings are not collaborated correctly, because the issue I was having with my camera that I just bought, the Canon EOS Rebel T7i, for those wondering, it was making my background and also my face very saturated. The colors weren't looking correct. I just wanted it to be very nice and white balanced. When it comes to your camera, you do want it to be very white balanced, because if it's not like that, it won't look true to color. And when you're doing makeup, you guys, it is so important, because if I do show you guys my foundation right here and it's looking very orange, but in person it looks like, you know, nice and natural, then that's an issue. Okay, so that's why it's very important to make sure that your colors are very true. But with this, when you go ahead and point it to the center of your camera and take a picture of it, it does make sure that everything is very white balanced, very nice and true to colors. So this little thing right here is so important. I never knew of it, but when I was, you know, having issues with my camera, I was like, what do I need to make it, you know, perfect or make the colors very nice? I did a little bit of YouTube research and I found out that you need a great card. So I do have another tech product for you guys, and this one is the Beeland 5.7 ring light with a tripod, of course. But with this, it's very important, and I do have it to the right of me, because when it comes to like lighting up my whole entire face, a lot does go into it. So I do have a ring light, I do have my soft boxes, I have a window to the left of me, but then I also have this light to the right of me, because when it comes to the window, this side of my face is always lit up. I have no issues at all, but if I don't have this light, it looks very dark in this area. So I will show you guys what I mean, but I will grab a magazine if I do have one, or actually I'll use the gray card. So right now my right side or your left side of my face is lit up, but if I put this right here, y'all can see how dark it looks. So I will show you guys with the light and without the light, with the light and without the light. So that's why I went ahead and grabbed the tripod, but you can also use it for pictures or to film or anything like that. It's not too big, which is why I love it. It's very like eye level when I'm sitting down, but it's so important when it comes to lighting up my face. So I also want to go ahead and mention that one. And also got to mention, when it comes to this light, you guys, it does have 3 options when it comes to like the light itself. So it does have a white option, which is very true to color, and it's the one that I use currently. It also has an off-white option, which is very like a warm white color. It's very different. It also has a warm color, which is very orangey and just like, you know, bronzy. So just depending on how you want your pictures and your videos to come out, you can go ahead and switch between those 3. But for me personally, I love the white option because it's very true to color. Now, of course, I couldn't do this video without mentioning the Alexa Echo Dot, because you can do so much with this, you guys. It is insane. It can tell you the weather, it can play your music, it can remind you, it can wake you up the next day for your alarm. It can just do a lot. So let me go ahead and show you guys what it looks like right here, and I'll also use it for you guys. So let's see, what do I want to tell her? Alexa, remind me tomorrow at 3 p.m. to buy groceries.
Okay, I'll remind you tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Alexa, what is the weather in California?
Which city in California?
LA.
Right now in Los Angeles, California, it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today's forecast has mostly sunny weather, with a high of 64 degrees and a low of 46 degrees.
Alexa, text Amarachi, which is my sister.
I can message contacts who have signed up for Alexa messaging. To see which contacts have signed up, go to your Alexa app.
So y'all can see Alexa can do a lot. I wanted to play some music with this, but y'all know when it comes to YouTube and copyright right now, a lot is going on. So it's very useful. I'm so glad I have it, because at first, honestly, I didn't think it's something you needed, but it's totally worth it. So the last 2 things I do have are like skincare related. And the first one is the Godefroy Tint Kit for spot color correcting. And I keep saying color correcting, but it's just for spot coloring. And the shade I got was dark brown, but with this you can't find it anywhere else. It's very hard to find actually, but the only place I could find it on was Amazon. But with this, when it comes to my brows, I love tinting my brows because it saves me so much time. When it comes to like my makeup routine, the most hated thing that I hate, like absolutely hate to do, is my brows, because it takes so long. So I did want to go ahead and start tinting it because it makes my life a little bit easier. But you do get a developer, of course. And on the very bottom, let me go ahead and pull it out, you do have your capsules, which you basically break into like a little dish or anything like that and mix it with the developer and you're good to go. And it also came with a brush right here. It's supposed to come like a mixing pot as well, but I didn't get that, of course. I swear I'm always missing something, but these are the only 3 things I did get. But when it comes to like tinting my brows, it does last for about a week or so, probably 5 to 7 days if I'm more realistic. And yeah, it just takes a lot of time for me. So definitely recommend this when it comes to those out there who hate doing their brows or who want to make it a little bit more pigmented. This is a very, very nice kit. Alright, so moving on to the last product, I do have the facial steamer from Diozo, and it's a 10-piece set. So basically it comes with this right here and also the facial extractor tools, which I really do like and use all the time. But the steamer itself, of course, is my favorite because first of all, the price of it, I was very shocked because it's around $20 something, and Tara Walker was talking about it on her Instagram, so I always trust her. I went ahead and grabbed it, and it's the best investment I've ever made because 1, it's very affordable, and 2, it's a nice quality product. I've tried a lot of steamers out there and they just don't perform that well, but with this, what basically happens is you get this and the tools and also a little measuring cup. Make sure you use a measuring cup because it does tell you how much to pour in here. You can only use clean water, so I do use like water bottles or anything like that, but you can't use tap water because I don't think with this it can filter all the bad stuff in there. So all you gotta do is go ahead and pour the water in here, twist this on, and you're good to go. So once you press the button, it does go about for 10 minutes or so. But basically when it runs out, that's when you know that it's basically done and there's no more water in there. But it really helps with opening my pores up before I extract it or before I put a mask on and detox my skin. It's a really nice facial steamer. My boyfriend actually used it last week and he loves it so much, and he's still saying that his skin looks really good right now. So I even put him on this. I kind of wish that I did like a little demo with this, but at the same time, you guys know what a facial steamer does. If you're looking for a great, steamer that doesn't break the bank and is very affordable, this is a great product. Okay, so moving on to the next Amazon item, I do have the Twinkle Star 300 LED window lights, and funny enough, you don't just have to put it on your window, you can put it on your walls or anything like that, wherever you like. But the main reason why I bought it is because I used to live in my parents' house and I had like a basic white background. You guys used to know that I used to film like that before, but I wanted something a little bit different in the background, so I bought these lights and put it up, and it actually looked really good. But when I moved into my own apartment, I wanted to put it in my bedroom because when it comes to lights and just like my apartment, I don't like a lot of lights, you guys. I want it to be very mellow and just like calming, so I have it in my bedroom. And the best part is it has so many different modes that you can put it on. So you can put it on like a blinking one, a very fast one, like there's so many different modes out there that it does have. But I only use it on 2 modes because I don't have time for like all these blinking lights. But besides that, I do think I want to get one for my beauty room and put it in this corner right here. I'm still kind of on the fence about it because I'm not sure if it would be too much, but we shall see. But I've actually had these lights for about a year now, which is crazy because I got it in January and it's lasted this long and I've had no issues. So y'all can take my word, it's a nice quality light. Alright, so those were all my Amazon top picks. I thought I said top 8, but I think I had a little bit more than that. So I do hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know down below some of your favorite products from Amazon as well. But with that being said, I love you guys so much. Make sure you like and subscribe before you do leave. And I'll see you guys in the next one.